If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Santa Clara. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Check. Go.
On the ground, this is Patrick Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
The 49ers out to punt this one. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, 2nd in the league in passing a season ago.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll go play action with Goff. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is going to score a pick-6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick-6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick-6.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense going to take over now for the second time. They are obviously still smarting from that pick six a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Trying to start digging out now with 1st and 10. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. This pass deflected and caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A chance now to make up for that earlier pick six. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will fight his way to the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. David Long there on the stop. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's to the 1st-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Niners first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Oh, my God. That is just a heartbreaker here, Mike. I mean, from this distance, he does everything right. It's on target. It just runs out of steam a little bit at the end. Gets denied by the crossbar. That's brutal.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Go.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Give him 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, 49ers.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Bring it. Check. Panther. Unlock right. Unlock
From the
right.
shotgun, it's Purdy. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. 3rd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Let's go. Bingo. Alert. Alert.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point.
Alert! Alert!
It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 40 yards.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Goff going to hurry his guys to the line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long. The Lions called their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Goff. He's got it inside the 5. Going to be brought down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back. 6-yard line. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And this will be a Lions first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. 49ers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Now Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. This one